Excitement here in the North London air, and with good reason. A confrontation that really should get pulses racing, involving Spurs and Manchester United. Stay with us for all the action coming up next on EA TV. Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Number 10, Harry Kane, and number 7, Son.
Good luck.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Heung-min Son plays with Dejan Kulusevski out wide. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Rafael Varane plays with Victor Lindelöf in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Christian Eriksen in the centre of midfield. And up front today is Anthony Martial.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the game begins. Pedro Porro. Eric Dyer. Longley. Davinson Sanchez. Now Dyer. Romero. Pedro Porro. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, showing good defensive judgment. Spurs have lost the ball. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Well, I think many would agree, Heung-min Son seems to be at the peak of his powers now. In what way might he contribute today, Stuart?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
It's a weighted pass. Can he finish? Oh, body in the way, crucially. Poor pass under no real pressure. This is looking threatening. Eriksen. Good bit of pressing. Bruno Fernandes. Wonderful chance. You'll be hard-pressed to find a better save than that. Lloris. Well, opting for the short corner. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. They take it short. Ericsson. Can he open the door to a potential goal? And not hitting it with the accuracy he was hoping for.
Well, he took a chance there, and he probably regrets it now. That was the wrong decision.
Longley. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Pedro Porro. Firing it in. Palmed away by the keeper. Advantage Manchester United. Casemiro. Anthony. On to Wan-Bissaka. Back with Casemiro. Will he play it in? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And Casemiro, his pass gobbled up. Rashford! And winning it back. Shaw. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. Casemiro. He read the situation defensively and did his job. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though. Oh, brilliant technique. I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I thought that was going in.
Well, so did I, but in the end it comes to nothing. But what a great strike it was. It was hit so sweetly.
Anthony. Christian Eriksen now. Given away by Christian Eriksen. Dejan Kulusevski. Well, they've given him too much space. Rashford. And Martial. Getting in there to intercept. Martial. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Anthony Martial. And a poor ball. Bruno Fernandes. Return to Eriksen. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Romero. It's with Porro. Spurs pushing forward with options available. But really sticking to their task defensively. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? A really well taken free kick, but no reward for it.
Well, for a moment there, he must have thought that was in. He struck it so cleanly.
Shaw. Now with Rashford. Well, the pass not finding its target. Ericsson. Now with Rashford. Fernandes. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Marcus Rashford. Here's Luke Shaw, making a bit of headway. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Away they go again. Now can Spurs come up with an answer? Pedro Porro. Well, almost at half-time, not quite, but a story of Spurs behind in this game. And Stuart, as ever, keen to get your assessment.
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Counter-attacking, very much an option. It's a neat move. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
And going short with it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Bruno Fernandes. And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Half-time then, here in the English capital. Well, one man who acquitted himself very well in the first half was Anthony Martial. What did you think of what you saw from him? And I was... So back underway, with Tottenham looking to find an effective route back into this match. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about. Ericsson. High pressing at its best. Christian Eriksen now. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Read it well. Casemiro. Here's Martial now. Oh, great attacking play. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, threat averted. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Out of play, United throw-in coming up. It's going to be United's free kick. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Rashford. Well, no way through. Plenty of options. Martial. And it might be. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Eric Dyer. It's with Porro. Ericsson. Given away by Manchester United. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. And options in the centre. Opportunity, maybe. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, but look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough.
And a change for Spurs at this juncture. So the ball rolling again at 2-0.
Bruno Fernandes.
So a half an hour remaining. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. And intercepted it. It's going to be United's free kick. Can they take advantage? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Another corner. Over it comes. Well, he almost nodded that one in. What a shocking pass, really. Anthony. And the throw into Spurs. Son. Now possibilities in the centre. And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Corner kick then for Spurs. Here's a change for Manchester United. Now sending it in. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is.
Fernandes. Please make your way to the ticket office.
Well, there it is. United have had most of the ball, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Rashford! Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Splendid defending. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Martial. Given away by Tottenham. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Fred. Rashford. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Martial. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. 10 minutes left for play. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Shaw. Excellent vision. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Dalot. On to Bruno Fernandes. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Well, the referee took note of the earlier infringement, and a booking it is now. Short corner taken. Bruno Fernandes. Chance here. Well, misfiring without any shadow of a doubt. Ivan Perisic. Arnaut Danjuma. Pedro Porro. And options in the centre. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Rashford. Fred with it. And that's an important intervention. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and Kane's header is technically spot on. He arrives at the right time, makes good contact with the ball. It's a brilliant goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. The clock is against Tottenham, but they might yet bite back. And fine goalkeeping. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, that's the end of that for now. Diogo Dalot. Dalot. Making progress. So the final whistle has sounded, and not the result Tottenham fans were hoping for. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, in the final analysis, a spectacular contribution from Bruno Fernandes. Eye-catching stuff all round. And Stuart, I wonder what you made of his performance.
Well, I thought his all-round game was excellent. It was his ability to find space that impressed me most, and with a bit more luck, he could have had a second one today.
Bruno Fernandes, wonderful chance. Can he open the door to a potential goal? And not hitting it with the accuracy he was hoping for.
Well, he took a chance there, and he probably regrets it now. That was the wrong decision.
Oh, brilliant technique. I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I thought that was going in.
Well, so did I, but in the end, it comes to...
A really well-taken free kick, but no reward for it.
Well, for a moment there, he must have thought that was in. He struck it so cleanly.
Making a bit of headway. They do! And you've got to say, they're good value for the lead. It's a neat move. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit up.
And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss.
Opportunity, maybe. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? Can they take advantage? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping.
Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Another corner. Over it comes. Well, he almost nodded that one in. Now sending it in. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
On to Bruno Fernandes. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today.
And options in the centre. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game. The clock is against Tottenham, but they might. And fine goalkeeping. Well, a corner. Making a bit of headway. Can they forge ahead? Opportunity, maybe. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game.